Welcome back, guys. Today's lesson is about Hitler and propaganda, and the goal for this homework assignment is to just get a basic understanding of what the Nazis were trying to gain from all of their propaganda in the early years of Hitler's reign. They're going to turn Germany from a democratic state into a dictatorship set on controlling the world, and propaganda is going to be a big part of it. So you're going to watch this video. There'll be a homework assignment attached to the end of it, and then we'll continue our discussion of propaganda tomorrow in class. So here in this image we see Joseph Goebbels. He is Hitler's propaganda minister, and under Goebbels and of course under Hitler, they're going to use propaganda, and you'll find it in every facet of life. You'll see it in art and music, through films, books, the radio, the press, education. Germans will just be barraged with continual propaganda, and it was timed perfectly to coincide with certain initiatives that that Hitler and the Nazis wanted to accomplish, which we'll talk about in this video. Here's an image of a larger-than-life Hitler. This is a camera angle from one of the movies about Hitler, and it shows Hitler portrayed as like a godlike figure, bigger than life, head above the clouds, somebody that's very important and necessary to the betterment of the nation. One of the first actions that the Germans did with Hitler and the Nazis is to burn down the Reichstag building, which is where they made their laws, kind of like Parliament in Britain. And this is an image of the Reichstag after the fire, and this is propaganda. They're going to spin this, hey, look what the communists are doing, they're burning down our building, and Hitler will use this to justify seizing emergency powers, and in that time he's going to just make himself even more powerful and change the nation into an absolute dictatorship under his rule. This is propaganda, and written crudely on this wall it says, "Jews perish." This is early on under Hitler's reign. We see the swastika there, and just another example of propaganda. This is throughout Germany, and this is to eliminate the Jews, who were made the scapegoat of Germany's problems. Book burnings were a huge part of Nazi propaganda. This one is from May 10th, 1933. This is only a few months into Hitler's rule. And these university students, these are educated men and women, are burning 20,000 Jewish volumes of work. And these are some prominent authors like Albert Einstein and Helen Keller, Sigmund Freud, Karl Marx. The list goes on. And Goebbels himself stated that the era of extreme Jewish intellectualism is now at an end. It's pretty frightening to see this happening with intellectual people. Here we see a sign, "The Jews are our misfortune." And again, this was commonplace throughout Germany. You would see signs all over the countryside denouncing the Jews. And this is a prelude to the Nuremberg laws, which are going to strip the Jews of their rights and of their citizenship. Here's an example of one of the Nuremberg laws, the law for the protection of German blood and German honor. This is from 1935. So it forbid marriage between Jews and non-Jews. It forbid Jews from displaying the Reich and national flag or national colors. This is just one example of taking away Jewish people's rights. One of the saddest chapters under the Nazis was Kristallnacht, the night of broken glass. And this is a New York Times headline where you can read the caption, "Nazis smash, loot, and burn Jewish shops and temples." All throughout Germany, every Jewish business was looted, and the windows were shattered, and buildings set afire. Numerous Jewish people were either killed or committed suicide out of pure terror and fright. And propaganda was a big part of it. In the days leading up to Kristallnacht, which the government encouraged this to happen, you would see heavy anti-Semitic propaganda by the Nazis. And it worked. Same thing right before the Nuremberg laws. Propaganda increases right before actions were taken. So these were strategically timed, and this was all formulated by the Nazis in their quest to control two groups of people that they did not like, the Jews and the communists. Here's an image of Kristallnacht, all of the broken glass throughout the streets. And of course, at the end, the Nazis sent the Jewish community a bill to pay for the damages that were caused by all the destruction caused by the Nazis. Okay, so today in class you were assigned a specific propaganda poster for tomorrow's group lesson. So you're going to have a number 1 through 6, and as we go through this video, you'll see the 6 posters all marked with a specific number. So whatever your specific poster is assigned to you, I would like you to write a 1-paragraph summary of your poster. Be sure to explain its significance and its effects. Then tomorrow in class, we're going to look at these posters again in our groups, and you'll be asked to answer several questions, and then we'll discuss them as a class. So that is your assignment. So please post it to Google Classroom, and I will show you what your posters are. So this is the first group number 1, and you'll be analyzing this photograph. So you can pause it if this is your poster, or just wait till your poster appears. So that's group number 1. Group number 2, you're going to look at this poster. In English it says, "Children, what do you know of your Führer," or of the Führer? This is number 3, and this is a German classroom, and we see German and Jewish students and a Jewish teacher. I'd like you to make an interpretation of that if you are group 3. Here's group 4. This is from a German book. The caption reads, "The Jewish nose is bent. It looks like the number 6. So that is for group number 4. Group number 5, you'll be looking at this poster. "This genetically ill person will cost our people's community 60,000 marks over his lifetime." Citizens, that is your money. And finally, group number 6, you will analyze this poster. In English, the caption reads, "Long live Germany." Okay, so I'm excited for tomorrow's lesson on Nazi propaganda. Good luck with this homework assignment, and we will talk more about it tomorrow.